Hi guys, well I'm back today to finally show you my new vanity area, and I say finally, it's only been a couple of weeks, but I know that's the video I said probably be up next. And so let's get on to looking at the new vanity and the makeup setup. Okay guys, so here is the new desk that I'm using as a vanity. It's actually a computer desk, and I will put the information below where it's from. The stool is the same stool that I had before. So I'm going to back up a little bit. You can see this wall. What I originally had planned on was I wanted a built-in look, but that just wasn't working out with things I could get and couldn't get. So I wanted like some tall glass doored shelves kind of here, or maybe, you know, with some drawers or something, and I wanted this to look built-in in between, but like I said, that really wasn't working out. Now, this is hanging here. I'll just go ahead and talk about it because it's kind of bright. I just bought this top, and I have yet to try it on, actually. And I actually use this mannequin. This is the one from Party Barn Teen. I've had it for several years. Right now, I'm just putting necklaces on it, but I do use this to style my clothing, outfits and such, and so I had just hung a necklace there that I'll probably wear with it. But anyway, so if you see that in the corner, that is why that is there. So the two lamps are the newest thing, and those are from Home Goods, and I really liked them because it's hard to see with the light on, but they are actually a taupe, very slightly grayed purple rim around it, which actually matches the color in one of our pillows, and a color I was thinking about painting this wall behind our bed. And I liked these because I wanted this silver tone to match the pulls and the mirror, and I also like to have these little crystal accents which match our lamps beside the bed, so that's why I got those. And I liked them that they were the buffet height. You know, they're skinny, so they didn't take up a lot of room on the desk. But so that's that. Kind of gives you an overview there. The mirror is actually from Walmart. And then the Muji drawers are the same ones I've always had, minus one. I believe it is one of the 3 small drawers that I'm not using any longer. When I did my makeup purge and kind of cleaned everything out, everything went in here or here, so I no longer need one of them. So this is actually a pretty big desk. But so far it's functioning okay. It actually has a lot of wasted space for me right now, but we'll get into that. My main thing was not wanting a whole bunch of clutter up here. A matter of fact, I will probably end up finding a place for this under here, and I'll get into that when I show you what's in there. You'll understand that better. So I could just have, you know, a big open space. I do like seeing my Muji drawers because it reminds me what's in them, what to use, and I really like the way the lipsticks look. I just think those look pretty. This is still the same light I've purchased from Costco. I really like it. I need it still. I like having the mirror behind because I like having a different angle. You know, sometimes I feel like I just need to back up and see blush placement or whatever, but then this mirror is good for like eyeshadow and close-up things. So as far as this, I've shown this before. This is just a little turntable. I keep all of my the foundations I'm using right now. Most of these I've probably talked about, maybe some not. Some of them are summer foundations, some are more this time of the year. It really depends, but I like having it on this. I had it in the drawers at one point, and that just really wasn't working. I have so many things in my house on these things. Hair products, hairspray, that's a great thing. So really love these. As far as the Muji drawers, this really hasn't changed much, and I'm not going to go through each individual product, but I'll just do an overview. This is basically in this first drawer, you can see just kind of like heavier powders or powder foundations, so that's really not changed. And then I tried to split, bronzers up. So here's some of my bronzers. Bobbi Brown is probably one of my favorites. And then blush, I just recently split into 2 drawers. Kind of pinks and then peaches, or, pinks and darker colors in the top one here. And then down here is more like peach or lighter pink. I have some of my highlighters right here. So that's that one. And then this next one is just loose, or not loose, but single eyeshadows. So I like having them in a separate drawer because it reminds me to use them. I'm not very good at using single eyeshadows. I'm more, likely to use my MAC palette or like an actual other eyeshadow palette. This drawer is kind of the same. It's just smaller eyeshadow palettes. So all of my Wet n Wild. This is one of my all-time favorite from Maybelline. Really love this one. Sorry, there's a glare. And then this one, this is something a little bit new. This is like cream products. So all my color tattoos. I think what's holding this drawer is, yeah, the MAC Constructivist, and then all just like stick kind of, you know, eyeliner bases, cream products basically. So over here, these are things like this lipstick doesn't fit in here. This is my Tory Burch. Some of my most used lip glosses are in here. This is that It Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness, and then just a couple of kabuki brushes that I use a lot, and then this Tarte dual-ended that I keep right here just because it's dual-ended so I don't mess up one or the other end. And then this I've had for a while, just putting my lip liners in there. This is more like kind of stick type or, you know, the crayon type lipsticks. This is all my little Tarte Lip Surgeons. I have them in this cute little, it's actually a candle holder from Target, but they're so small that I put them in there so they don't get lost. This I actually got off Amazon. It's a lipstick holder. It holds most styles really good. The only thing with the MAC, I like them upside down so I can see them, but they tilt a lot and that kind of drives me crazy. So I kind of know just what order is where with those. So I have all those. I put the lip butters in here, the ones that I decided to keep, because I'm not, you know, I don't use those as much anymore, but I want to. So if I see them, and they have a pretty case anyway, so if I see them, they're up here. And basically what I'm going to do with this is kind of change it out seasonally. It's some of my most used or ones that I want to use, you know, things like that. So that's why those are rearranged like that. So the top is pink glosses. These are some of my favorites, some I decided to keep from the Purge. I could probably get rid of some of these as well, to be honest, but I still think I like those, and I'm going to try to use them. These are just like little small glosses, so little tiny tubes, or, you know, basically colors, or, you know, tubes that just didn't fit up here. Lipsticks, again, are the same. I have them by color. This is Coral and Nude, I think. Yes. And this one is pinks. And then this bottom one is bright pinks. And a few reds or things like that are over here, but mainly like bright summer, spring, summer colors. So this drawer right here, as you can see, it has hinges. It is actually for a computer tower. And I thought that might be kind of, you know, weird trying to use it, but I actually think I'm going to like it. My husband is going to try to build me like a shelf. I've looked at other things too that, you know, anyway, I've looked at all kind of things for the area, but for right now, you probably can't even get a good, this is like really deep and really big. So right now I just have some extra storage back here, some things I'm not using. This is my brush holder, and basically all I do every time I'm getting ready is, you know, when I'm sitting here, I just open the door, pick it up, put it up here, I can get to my brushes, and then when I'm finished, I just put it back down here, and then it's out of the way. Now, this is something when I looked at all the reviews, the overview, I did not see where this is a computer desk, or I should say a keyboard tray desk, because I actually didn't buy a few desks because I wanted to avoid that. But this is, but if you pull on it and you keep it upright like that, it stays upright. Of course, it will come down. And originally when I bought this, I thought this was going to be like my most used products kind of in here. Well, the longer I sat here, you know, a week or so, it just wasn't working out that way. I didn't like it that way, so I decided to put palettes in there. So basically, you know, if I want a palette, I just grab it, set it up here. I have some empty Z palettes in there, some empty, the double MAC one, some smaller palettes basically here. But anyway, you get the idea. Palettes are in the middle. Okay, and then on this side, these are 3 drawers. The bottom is actually for filing, because of course this is an actual computer desk, but I don't use it for that. But it's pretty deep. And I used to have my palettes in this, and I actually really liked it because they would stick up, and I could see them, but I didn't like the way it looks on top of the desk. This being our bedroom, I don't want a lot of clutter on the desk, and that just really makes me kind of uneasy. So this is just in here for right now. I have a couple of backup eyelash curlers, beauty sponges, you know, just some backup sponges and things. Fix Plus brush cleaner, baby wipes, which I use, you know, to get makeup off my hands and clean down my desk and things. These are some backups of just a few products that I might not be able to get anymore, or like a backup mascara, things like that. And here's just a few things I wanted to keep, like packaging wise. And then these are some travel size items that I keep. So this second drawer here, back here is face powders, and here's liquid liners and gel liners. These are 2 MAC eyeshadows that I needed to pot. I've had them forever and I just am too lazy to depot them. These are all my pencil liners, and then all the mascaras that I'm working through right now. And then these are all primers. So whether, you know, it be face primer, a few leftover eye primers, basically anything that has to do with primer. In this top drawer here, I always keep a towel here just to, you know, use to wipe brushes off on and things. So you can see here, I do have the Benefit Powder Flage. I don't use that much anymore, but in this drawer I just have my pointed Q-tips, kind of things that I access most frequently. Like this area right here, this is like one big unit, by the way. This right here is like products I use the most often or every single day. This right here is like basically everything eyebrow except for my eye primer that I'm currently using. So if I wanted, I could just pull this out, stick it on the desk. This is just basically some tools. I have my eyelash curler, scissors, sharpeners. I have a little knife in case I need to get into packaging, a small little brush, so that's what that is. And then lip balms and eye drops. And then this whole section is concealers. So basically anything I might want to use for concealer. And yes, I have a lot of concealer. Some are specifically under eye, some are brighteners, you know, different colors. It basically depends on what's going on with my skin. So that's why I like to have different kinds. If I'm running out the door, if I'm doing heavy makeup, I mean, it really just depends. So I do like some concealer for sure. So that is my new vanity area and organization. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I said, I've done a few of these now. The makeup, when I watch others, I don't find it personally necessary to go through each individual project. Plus that just takes like a long time. But you kind of see, you know, the overall what I have. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I really like the new setup. I didn't mention before, but you know, I didn't want to get into a long drawn out thing of why I moved in here, but the reason why I didn't put it back in front of the window like I had last time, I really didn't like every time you walk in the room seeing the vanity there. I like it in this area here. And first and foremost, you know, this setup needs to work for me putting on my makeup. Filming is second. So as far as like background things and lighting and what it looks like, you know, my first thought was I need this to work for me how I actually put on my makeup. So lighting and so forth was a big factor in that. I just felt like between the camera and the lighting in the other room, it just wasn't working for me anymore. I just felt like, you know, especially the lighting, to know if colors were correct and so forth. I will put all the information I can about the actual desk and any, you know, organizational things. If I don't talk about them throughout the video, you know, if I did, I will try to put everything in the bottom description box below is what I'm trying to say. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.